everybody. I'm Rob Riggle.
I'm Darren Leader.
Welcome back to Riggle's Picks. Hey, friends, we have got a really kick-ass show for you today. And I say that sight unseen, but I trust that our guest, who always makes me smile, always makes me laugh.
He makes everybody smile.
He's America's sweetheart. He's America's sweetheart. People
Lord.
love this guy.
Has he been sexiest man alive yet?
He has been sexiest man alive.
All right.
I think two-time. I think he's a two-time winner even.
Yeah, non-continuous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was like 91 and then 2004.
Can I just tell you that if they do a remake of Magnum PI, you need to go out for Selleck's role, because I could see you in the short Hawaiian shorts with the mustache. It's so good.
God, you really do.
Man.
Your Magnum vibe right now is so intense.
I don't know what's going on with this mustache. I think I'm just searching for any sign of virility.
Well, it's dark. That's a good sign. It's
I
dark.
know. I mean, it is.
I'm looking at me now, and it should actually come off with my glasses, right?
Dude, I was just thinking.
I love that.
I haven't seen it with these specific glasses, but I really... Is it still there? Is it still there?
It's still there. It's still there.
Still there.
Yes.
God,
it should have come off. It should have come off.
I see it now.
That's an amazing filter you have on.
Yeah.
Oh God!
It's still there with the filter on the side?
Yeah, it's
still
not
there.
moving.
It's
a
not
great
moving.
Okay, so it's real.
Yeah, it's legit.
So
Whoever programmed that's killer.
That is
on my lip.
one of the. I mean, hands down, one of the most handsome mustaches.
It is so perfectly it's shaped. I don't know what you did.
Yeah.
The first time you shaped it, did you go, oh, it was a happy accident?
Is
You're
that
like,
natural?
This is perfect?
Is that natural growth, or did you really have to go to work on it?
It is natural, but I'm really compensating for a lack of everything else. Like it's a real distraction. Keep your eyes up here.
Nothing to see down here.
Nothing to see down here. Like if I live in Utah where it gets very cold, and I will like out of actual, practical purposes try to grow a beard like yours, Rob, for warmth.
Yeah.
And it's just nothing but cold air on my face.
You know what the worst thing though is in cold weather, because you're up in Salt Lake, or out in Utah, I guess. But you when it does get cold and let's say you're out working in the weather, or you're snow skiing or having fun or whatever, this ices up.
It does.
Fills with snot.
It's not icing up with like fruit juice. No.
It's straight body fluid drainage.
It's not good.
It's not Capri Sun.
It's straight drainage.
It's not Capri Sun.
And it freezes up hard as a rock, and it works against you. It works against you at some point.
It really does. It's not that different from like a street drain. That is basically like, don't put anything that could hurt the dolphins. On this mustache. It's not great, but I do grow it as often as I can.
Yeah.
And I just come up with reasons to sort of justify it to my wife. Like I told her I've been growing this for like a month for this podcast.
Good.
God bless you for that, because it's so robust.
It's so hardy. I have a question for you.
Yeah.
So when you decided to grow it, and maybe you attempt the beard, how many days is it before your wife goes, are you going to shave? Because it hurts.
Yeah. Well, so my wife actually, her dad always had a beard. There's like a lot of the beard tradition in the family.
Okay.
I don't want to get into the psychology of this. Let's not dig too deep.
No problem. We understand.
We haven't done that yet at all.
So she doesn't like me to look her in the eye.
Wow. Okay. No, listen. Hey, you're not alone.
It's cool. We get it.
But so she actually wishes that I could grow a beard. I really push hard, and all I get is the painful part, just the bristle part.
Right.
Then the actual like handsome.
Yeah, the transitional beard is not the fun beard. That's the gritty.
Right.
That's where you get the most complaints from your
my girlfriend loves my beard. That's why I have it.
Okay.
If she didn't like it, I wouldn't have it. That's how we live our lives.
Yes. We'd like to think we don't, but we do.
Yeah, we like to think it's an independent choice. Did you approve? Then it stays. If you don't approve, it goes.
Yeah. Well, the transitional beard also allows me to look like I can grow a beard. That's the best part. Is like transitional beard is like, oh, you're growing a beard, and I play along. I'm like, absolutely.
Well, I think just by sizing you up, just by looking at you right now with the robust mustache and a little undergrowth for that transitional. That's when you would look super dangerous. You could put on leather and I would walk the other way. I would not make eye contact with
or you could put on leather and certain people would walk right towards you.
Yeah.
Where's the leather? and how much?
I mean, I'm assuming chaps.
Is it just a collar? I mean, and the rest is just linen.
I'm assuming it's a vest with no shirt and chaps.
Yeah, but the vest has studs, like metal studs.
Bedazzled.
Yes.
But masculine.
Yeah.
But underneath the chaps are some sensible dockers.
Yes, sensible.
Yeah,
dockers, real classic heavy canvas tan.
Heavy canvas, even after washing. Not
with
no
pleats.
Bending.
With pleats.
No bending with pleats. That I also have open, just like my ass.
Yeah.
Is open on the chaps. I have the pleats open too. So
we want to see the pleats.
You want to see the pleats.
You got to see the pleats.
I remember the early '90s when pleats were the thing, right? And I was so much heavier then, but my pleats would stretch, and that's when I was like, "Come on, Riggle, get it together, man! You're stretching your pleats. You got it." That's when I was like, "You got to downshift and eat a salad or something." I would stretch my pleats, man.
I was a pleat stretcher in college.
Really?
I was at 225.
What was the heaviest you ever got?
225.
225. What's the heaviest?
I'll never tell.
No, you could say it.
I'll never tell.
You're far from whatever that number is. What was it?
It was a hefty number.
You want to know my heaviest?
But you're tall too, Rob. I'm not as tall as you.
But I still should have never got to this weight.
I got up to 249.
Okay.
Which is I'm 5'10", dude.
Okay, I got up to 265 at one point in my life.
Oh. See, these all seem pretty reasonable. Like,
well, 225. How tall are you, Ty?
I'm like 5'11", but it was not like from working out. Like it was just nothing but fat.
Mine was all Blue Moon Cafe in New York City and Haagen-Dazs ice cream. Yeah. I would go after because I was doing improv and I was working a day job and I was burning the candle both ends. So at night I would go get this tin with refried beans and rice and burritos, and I would eat. And the thing weighed. I mean, it was like it was like a dumbbell.
What could go wrong?
It was like a plate in a gym.
But you didn't take advantage of the dumbbell.
No,
no, not that part.
You lessened the weight immediately.
Broke it up with forks and just did one at a time.
Tiny dumbbells, baby.
Tiny plastic dumbbells.
Tiny dumbbells.
Dude, he's going for small weight, high reps. I
was going for tone.
Yeah, this is a tone meal.
Yeah.
This is a toner.
Ah, dude, it's workout day.
Yeah. It's forearm day.
And
forearm day. And it's just rice. It's mainly rice.
And then, of course, I'd tap it off with a pint of ice cream. Not just a pint.
Yeah, well, you want to cool everything down.
Well, I had to cool off the hot mix I just put in there. Good Lord.
This is the best podcast we've ever done. I'm the best audience you will ever see right now.
I remember during this period doing multiple. Did you guys ever do multiple lunches? Were you guys doing like it's not a double dinner, it was a double lunch.
Yeah.
So it was like I've done double dinners, especially like playing sport, when you're playing like high school sports or whatever.
Yes.
But like the double lunch takes a really unique circumstance in your life. You have to have free time.
In the middle of the day.
You have to have some level of unemployment to achieve a double lunch.
And don't forget this too. There was a time in my life when times were hard, and I'm just talking on every level. This, by the way, any of these stories are not going to be accompanied by my life was going really well. Everything
was killer. We double lunched all the time.
These were not the salad days. But
this was my routine. I would go to Wendy's Generally speaking, it was Wendy's. But I would order my food, okay? And that's my food. But I would have to get food for the ride home.
Dude.
So I would get a number 2. Hold on. I'd get a number 2 biggie size, but then I go, and also I'm going to need a junior bacon cheese for the ride home because I had to eat then. The meal was the meal, but the drive home was totally different.
If you're picking up food for your family and you're extra hungry, you order that food and you're like, you know what? Give me 2 tacos and a 3-piece egg roll. Yeah. That's your toll that your family's paying. That's it. Yeah. And you get home, and then do you do this? Like I used to do this. I'd eat my ride food. Yeah. I'd get home, and I'd crumple up the trash, and I would take it out of the bag and leave it in my car door for later because I didn't want
always suppress the evidence.
Yes,
always
I love
suppress.
It.
Yeah.
I did the same. I would always suppress the evidence. So when I got home, I was like, it's just a number 2.
Yeah.
I don't know why my pants are shrinking. It's just a number 2.
I feel like mine was so shame-based that it was suppressing the evidence for myself.
Yes.
So it would be I would just use the same plate.
Yep.
For lunch number 2, and then later I would look and go oh, there was my lunch plate.
Yeah.
My God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hard times. All
right, we should start the podcast now.
Yeah, we should hey everybody, our guest today is Ty Burrell.
Hey.
Ty, thank you so much for joining us today.
Happy to be here.
Hey, I want to do a little business before we talk about. Actually, fuck that. Let's talk about what happened today on the way in.
I want to hear this.
Let's do that.
All right. So, road rage is real. It's a real thing.
Yeah.
And in the old days, it was just a simple exchanging of f-offs and flip-offs.
Right.
And that's
and this gesture.
Yeah, and a lot of this.
Yeah.
A lot of
slap of the dashboard.
And a little bowing up, a little
flex,
a little flex, a little bow, and a little flex.
A
little bow flex, right?
That's where they got the name.
That's where they got the name.
The road rage. And that machine is just this, right?
It does one exercise. I'm gonna get huge for this.
Whoa! And it's all negative. Oh, it's the negative move. It's not the positive.
It's up forward.
Yeah,
it's a dash slap, and you grab the things.
Yeah,
and then it's up.
Oh, what you looking at? What you looking at? You want this?
And you got to go. You got to go wide.
Yeah. You wide.
What?
Yeah.
And that's so
and you
primal.
do get to do this. You also do get to do this. You get to go. Yeah. So it's this.
It's
and
as
then
much
it's
a face workout as
Yeah.
a blow up.
Yeah.
So the old days, traditional trad, if you will, road rage, just involved maybe some horn, maybe some bow up, a couple flip offs,
a quick exchange,
a verbalization of I want you to read my lips,
right,
and then you drive off, right? That's it. You go about your business. You take a minute or two to cool down, and that's it. Now. You run the risk of cars running into each other, people trying to get out of the car to hurt one another.
Guns.
Yeah, I mean, gunplay.
Yeah.
Gunplay.
So you live in Salt Lake, right?
Yep.
We're in Southern California right now. I recently moved away to Kansas City.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
And
nice
the feeling I have when I literally just get in my car to go anywhere, whether it's down the street to Quick Trip or it's into Kansas City, whatever, is all right, we're going to get in the car and let's go. Because most of the time people out there, what I'm finding is you'll be on a 2-lane road, somebody will be coming towards you and their hand will be on the steering wheel and I'll see this. Yeah. Like a little wave
100%.
and almost a half smile. And I was like, what is happening? And out here, continue your story. It's a different world. So please.
Totally.
So
completely agree.
I'm driving in this morning. I get a text. Now this is where I'm at fault. I'll acknowledge. I grabbed the phone because it's actually a phone call, but it was from my girlfriend, and I see it, and I just left the house, so I thought, well, maybe I forgot.
All right, could be. Right.
Yeah, so I'm like, so I take a quick glance at it, and I was coming up to an intersection, so I slowed down. Well, while I looked at it, the light changed to green.
You were slowing down.
And I was slowing down, and the guy behind me just laid on the horn.
How long?
Not just, he sat on it.
Give me let's go. Ready? And
All Oh boy.
So that happened. So immediately I get ripped from the phone and I realize, oh, it's green. I know I know I'm in a little bit in the wrong here. No, I'm in the wrong.
Yep.
Right.
And so I look back at him, not happy that but there's not much I can say or do. I'm ready to eat.
You owned it.
I'm ready to eat the shit.
Right.
Then
Right.
I look back and he's giving me double birds and he's hot.
God.
He's hot to trot. He's super hot.
Wow.
Right.
But
he's
it
monologuing. He's already monologuing to his cabin.
Yes.
This fucking guy.
This fucking guy.
Look at this. Look, this is what I'm talking about. These a-holes. I mean, you can just
He came out here from New York?
I don't know.
Wow.
I assume.
Yeah.
But he's hot. He's super hot. So hot, in fact, that I immediately get hot. See, this is how it happens.
This is how it happens. This is how it happens.
So he gets super hot, and I can see he's really going to the mattresses early. So I immediately pop up a middle finger.
Yes.
And I'm
Right.
like, fucking eat it.
Right.
Just
Right.
calm down. Because it wasn't, I didn't come to a stop in the
Nothing-
middle of the intersection.
Right.
It was a simple slowdown.
I like how you're like, calm down as you flip him off.
Hey, calm down.
You, sir, need to relax.
Need to relax.
So it's interesting, your conflict resolution. I appreciate it.
Oh, but okay. So here's the thing. I know I am a shareholder of guilt on this. Okay.
Yeah, but I like that. I like that. Here, I'm gonna just conjecture here,
Yes.
but I suspect that he will accept none of the guilt on his end. So
He's right.
I like that you're taking your
And
fair
here's why he
responsibility
won't take any. Here's why he won't take any. If he was brought to the Riggle court here today,
Yeah.
here's why he wouldn't take any, because technically he was in the right. He was in the right to be upset with me. Okay. Now, does he lay on the horn? Did he overreact? Sure, but that's subjective. But was I in the wrong? Yes. So technically in his mind, I got license to kill.
He's justified.
License to kill in his mind.
Right.
Well, that's how these things start. So anyway, we exchanged flip-offs and a couple FUs. But the thing was, we kept driving. He didn't try to speed up and get next to me. He didn't try to do anything like that.
Right.
He stayed back, and I flipped. He flipped, and then we just glared at each other at the next intersection. And then we went different ways, and
it
that's the morning. But
you came in.
In a way, that's how it should be done. Because if he had pulled up next to me, that's escalation.
Right.
So I'm going to ask you guys a question.
Yeah. I've got note. This is how much this topic. I've been writing notes on this.
I love it.
This topic is I'm fascinated by this. Please.
Okay. My question, and then I definitely want you will have the floor. I promise.
No, I don't need the floor.
So
please.
The question is, you were the problem in the beginning, and I'm not saying it. So you were the guy who kind of.
I would have been upset with me a little.
Okay, he loses his shit.
Yeah.
And then after that exchange that you guys have, how you conduct yourself in the next couple moves is going to dictate how the rest of your day / week / life goes. If you get sentenced for doing something stupid, now I will because of the way that I look. When you have tattoos on the back of your head and your neck and your hands, it's sort of like I can pull up to somebody after that exchange and I'm down to unroll the window and I'm down to mad dog them because there's a solid shot that they're going to look at a guy with tattoos on all the things and go,
what a piece of shit.
what a piece of shit. He has no regard for the rules and I don't know what he's capable of. And I get that. But you guys, looking like stand-up citizens, do you do that, or do you make sure that you don't post up at that same thing so you don't have to look at guys like me?
This is coming from 50 years of road rage experience.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about when I was in a car seat, starting till now.
Yeah. You're like, somebody reach the window for me.
That's where it starts.
Yeah.
Give me the window.
Yeah. I know you see this.
A little baby on.
A little baby Bowflex. It's step 2 and 3.
Right.
That's the danger zone, in my opinion.
Yeah.
People are going to naturally, there's going to be cutoffs or bad choices
Skirmishes.
made, and little flare-ups on the road where you go, guys, what a fucking asshole! Watch what you're doing. Speed up. Where the fuck are you? You curse at other. And that's at the worst, it should be a flip off.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's when you pull up next to, it's when you roll down windows, it's when that's level 2, 3, where if you're not de-escalating, there's only two choices. You either de-escalate it or you escalate it.
Right.
And we've gotten in this horrible habit as a society of escalating everything.
Right.
So that's one of my questions is, and I genuinely don't remember, but like, what is that new? This thing of people pulling up? Because I've had it happen to me, multiple times, and I don't remember that happening to my dad or my mom or whatever. Of somebody basically like, to your point, like, let's take this to the next level.
Right.
Let's do this.
Yeah.
I feel like it's newer.
I agree.
Maybe we're seeing more of it. I don't know. Maybe there's also just a general angst.
Well, there's also the
right
fact
now where people are driving around mad anyway.
We've also been on the road for the longest time in our lives, so the chances of it happening more as we keep getting older and keep driving is gonna increase.
But you know what's amazing is a de-escalation move is unbelievably effective.
I've done it.
I have too.
I pulled up. I had this was back in Kansas City. I had a horn exchange with someone, and I didn't necessarily seek trouble, but I ended up pulling up next to him at a light. He rolled down his window, and I thought, "Oh, here we go." And I rolled down mine, and he goes, "Hey, man, I'm sorry. I cut you off. I'm sorry about that." And I went, "Oh no, it's okay." Like that's all it took, and we were back to normal. Like. And I thought, I was totally preparing for a big FU session, and it.
I will totally, if I blow it, if I'm the guy, if I'm you, I will own it. If they lose it on me, I'll go like this. I go, I'm sorry, that's my fault. I'll own it.
Same.
But
it's amazing when you do that, though, how quickly it evaporates.
It sucks all.
It does.
They go like, they get mad that they're not mad anymore. They're like,
yeah. I was ready to blow up on you.
Yeah, and you took that away from me, man.
I've been dealing with my boss all day. Someone's going to pay the price. And it was going to be you, but now I guess I can't.
I also do the same thing. I also if I mess up, it doesn't. I lose nothing by going like, my bad. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Right.
It's harder if they're really laying into you. Yeah. But I feel like consistently that has been the technique that, it's also real. Like, I'm not a fighter.
Right.
But the one time that it didn't de-escalate, where I was like, my bad. Yeah. This guy pulled up and just laid into me. I was with my family.
Oh my God.
And
he knows better.
And this is the only time I've ever done this. I pulled up next to him and rolled down my window and said, "Can I not make a mistake?"
Yeah.
Wow.
And he kind of kept yelling at me, telling me to fuck off.
I bet you baffled him, though. I bet you baffled him with that one.
Well, I don't know, but that was it was what I was thinking. And also, like, what am I supposed to tell my kids?
Yeah. Right. Well, hang on, kids. Daddy's going to go fight somebody.
And by the way, that is the code.
But also, but I'm not going to fight them. So what is the thing I'm really trying to tell my kids is, like, should we not be able to allow ourselves to make mistakes, I guess.
Right. No, that's incredibly wise, especially in a heated moment. I had a point and I lost it. It was super good, and I think it would have changed the world.
Can I ask another question, though?
Please.
Is road rage, like, at its essence because we're in these machines, like big, dangerous machines? Why doesn't this happen on the street?
Because we have these things surrounding us, and if somebody actually stepped up to you, you could roll your window up and you could drive away. If it was in real life, much like the internet and the keyboard cowboys who talk shit,
it's a little bit anonymous, right?
If we're face to face,
yeah,
I'm pretty sure you're not going to say the things you're just saying behind your keyboard.
Of course,
I agree.
Which you bump into somebody on the street almost 100% of the time. If you accidentally bump into somebody, you almost never get somebody who's like, "What the fuck?"
Right.
You know what I mean?
Totally.
Usually just get like, "Oh, I'm sorry, excuse me."
Yeah, there used to be, I remember what I was going to say, there used to be a man code that if you were, having exchanges with someone and they had their family in the car, you just shut up.
Yep.
You just went, and you ate it, and you maybe give them a bird or something, but you didn't escalate if they had their family in the car.
No.
That's just crazy to me that you're going to call a guy out in front of his family. You don't leave. It's just bad form. It's bad form.
Yeah, also, if you're going to call a guy out in front of his family, there is this weird dad strength that you get for some reason when you have a family.
Well, and you leave him so little options. You leave him so, because he's going to go into defense mode. He's going to think, he's going to feel I've got to protect the family now.
And
so
that's like a wild animal.
You just got to. We've got to get in the habit more, I think, of de-escalation. Yeah. Everything escalates. Yeah. But like you guys were saying just a second ago about the anonymous factor of it, you do feel safe in your little cocoon to flip everybody off.
Right.
There's some MMA fighters out there. Like the guy that I was flipping off this morning, he was flipping off me. We were having this great flip-off exchange.
Yeah.
I mean, I could see by the size of his head and his neck, I was like, I don't want this.
The cauliflower ear.
I was like, I don't want this. I'm going to keep driving.
It's so great. I just had a flash that the scene from Midnight Cowboy is the version of old Road Rage. I'm walking here.
Yeah.
Where I was just
walking here.
We just get it out and everybody moves on and it was fine. Yeah. But there's nothing else.
That's right.
Hey, I'm going to change the subject because we need to talk about the Audible original.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry.
I want to talk about this, Ty.
We want to make sure we don't run out of time.
Yeah. This is your new thing, Ty. The Good Life, an Audible original. Now, if I understand right, the show, which is loaded with just amazing talent, actors.
Yeah, really,
I love
really
and respect.
Funny people.
Great people. You tell the story of a family that leaves L.A. and goes to Oregon. Sounds like Ty Burrell.
How about that?
Yeah. It is.
Tell us about the show. Tell us about the what's it like? Because I've done an Audible original with Nia Vardalos, and we had a blast. These things are amazing. So I hope people go to Audible and load this thing because it's going to be pure entertainment.
Oh, thanks. I really appreciate that. Yeah, it was a blast. I got to do it, from home here in Utah. It was my brother and I had been kind of banding this idea about it's based on our childhood where we bought this crazy we with no money. This sounds like buying a town. Sounds like you're rich. We had no money. But you bought this store that was the entire town of 200 people. It was the post office. It was the library. It was the county library.
Oh, wow.
It was the fire department. And all of these things were just one, 10 by 10 room.
Yeah.
The post office was 4 feet by 6 feet. And then the fire truck was there. We had the hardware store, cafe, gas station. It was the entire town. And we were coming from the city, which was only 10,000 people, but we were, we just moved to this town out in the middle of nowhere, and my parents and my uncle and aunt bought it together, not realizing that they only had 200 customers total to support 2 families running this store. And
wait, this is real life stuff.
That's real. That's the real story. And my dad was, I believe, the first beta male they'd ever met. He was like an alien from a different planet. This guy who just asked them questions about their lives, and
wow,
it was a logging community. So all the guys who came in, just huge,
just hard.
Hard men.
Yeah.
But anyway, he ended up winning him over. It was very hard at first. They did not trust us or like us, but he, showed his belly every day. He was just sort of like, "Hey, I pose no threat."
just on the floor. Pet me.
Yeah, pet me.
It worked.
And it really worked. We ended up being a part of that community. So this story is a fictionalized version of that.
That's fantastic. What a well to draw from.
Yeah,
I mean the stories and the characters you could bring to that are phenomenal. And when your cast, if I can mention some of them,
please do,
because I'm so impressed with it. Obviously Jennifer Gardner, Colton Dunn, who I came up through the UCB with in New York.
Oh yeah,
Jillian Bell, who was a guest on this show as well. We love her. Bobby Moynihan, another UCBer from New York that I came up with.
Eggo's a UC beer.
Yeah.
Paula Pell, Amber
yeah.
Ruffin.
And Paula Pell, I mean, she's one of the great writers and actors of all time.
Yeah.
As far as she was a huge writer on SNL.
I have this is the thing I can't get out of my head. Where and why did your dad and your uncle decide to buy a town? Like, they were sitting around one day and they went, "You want to do this?" Like, I mean, how does that come about?
I believe it was a late night whiskey fueled decision.
Really?
Yeah.
Best ideas always
Best
come from
ideas.
After 2 a.m. Let's
After
go.
2 a.m.
Yeah. So my dad worked in the foster care system, and he was pretty broken at that point. Like, the foster care system, I don't know if you know how much you guys have.
I have a little experience with it through family members. I have a little experience with it, and I know some people are big advocates. And it'll wear you down, unfortunately.
It's in many ways it's broken, and I say that as a person who supports people on all sides of the foster care system. But it really took its toll on him, and he was looking for a break. And my uncle, no joke, was sort of a local con man, and was a little bit not on the lam, but things were catching up to him a little bit. He would come on the news. He never went to school. He would come on the news, local news, as the financial guy who they would get advice from.
What?
Yeah, and he had forged all of his education, and
I love your uncle.
Oh, it was great. And people would come up to me and say, like, "God, that's amazing that your uncle played for the Denver Broncos," and all of this stuff. Like, all this stuff. He had a lot of stuff going on.
He sounds like the most natural salesman in the world, but just a salesman with no boundaries.
Right.
With no need for credentials.
Is he still alive?
He's not. He's not. He died young, and unfortunately, they both passed young. But they had their reasons.
Yeah. Sure.
For going in on this together, which
interesting
didn't make a lot of sense at the time, but later on.
And what's the town called?
Applegate, Oregon. Still about 200 people, but now it's wine country instead of logging country. So I went out there. It's just very different. It's very bougie.
Sure, it's totally different than when you were growing up.
Yeah. But yeah,
great wine in Oregon, by the way.
Yeah, it's part of that world now.
Is it close to that Willamette Valley or what?
Yep. Yeah, it's down the road. It's down I-5 about an hour or two, but they're growing a lot of the same stuff.
Yeah, the Pinots that come out of that valley are my favorites.
I'm a tequila guy.
Wow. What's your tequila?
Well, lately,
Patron Silver Chilled.
It's not Patron Silver Chilled anymore.
Thank you.
No.
Okay. What do you?
I am I like Fortaleza. I like a Fortaleza Reposado. I like
what?
What?
That's too fancy.
No, it's not. You know what I like is I like Casamigos. It's
great.
The Reposado Casamigos. It's a great tequila, and I don't care what you say, Rob.
I didn't say anything against it.
Well, you're saying it with your face. Yeah, look.
Yeah, you are, Rob.
Am I? I don't feel like I am.
Ty gets it. See, this is the face you made in your car today, isn't it?
This is by far the best posture you've had the whole entire podcast.
Very, very firm.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not a wine guy, dude. I'm not fancy, bro.
You don't have to be fancy to enjoy wine.
I feel like you do.
No.
If I have a wine glass, look. You tell me how natural this looks.
Well, you're doing it very. You're just trying to be fancy.
You're doing a lot of this there.
No, okay, hold on. No. Is this right then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was it. That is a classic.
I'm a wine guy.
You're a wine guy.
I mean,
I'm a wine guy.
Every sommelier I've ever come across has always just gone at the table. He'll be like, "What? You guys get the Merlot?" And then he just goes,
yeah.
And he goes,
the sommeliers that I've come across, they like to gulp.
Yeah.
They gulp and they gurgle. They gurgle.
Yeah.
They swish, and then they go, "Hey, drink's good." And then they put it back on the table and they go, "What?" And they walk away.
They go, "What?" And then we go, "Can we get a recommendation?" And they go, "Yeah, I recommend it in your mouth." And then they leave.
Oh, and with a bow up.
Yeah, I recommend it in your mouth.
Oh God, everyone's from New York.
and then they're gone.
Yeah.
And then you never see
You
them
never
again.
see or hear from them again. I even confirm sometimes, like, you do have a sommelier here, right?
Right.
Was the
And then you
sommelier.
just get a steady flow of overpriced bottles that you didn't order from this guy.
Box wine is frowned upon, right?
Yes.
Not by me.
Not by me either. I mean, if you're at a tailgate,
so
you should be drinking beer.
But box wine ain't happening.
No, box wine happens. It flows.
It seems like it would. It seems like such a good idea.
We do a lot of camping up here, and box wine is camping.
Primo.
That's
fantastic.
Primo. It keeps well.
Yeah, keeps well. That's the brand we drink.
Keeps well.
Keeps well red. Keeps well red and keeps well white.
That sounds like a real name. It's the Keepswell 1989 Keepswell.
Keeps well red. Enjoy the box unless it's summer, and then enjoy a box of Keeps Well White.
Yeah. I think Billy Joel's scenes from an Italian restaurant start with a box of red and a box of white.
Yeah.
Were the original lyrics. Were the original
box of red.
And then the studio stepped in.
Did you see
box of red, big box of white.
Did you guys see that documentary on Billy Joel?
Yeah, I liked it.
I haven't. Is it great?
Yeah. If you like Billy, if you like his music,
I do. Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna love this because
I'm a fan.
I'm a fan too, and I knew some things about Billy and casual observer stuff.
Yeah.
But it's a nice deeper dive, and
I had no idea about his like the divorces, the marriages, but all the while writing better and better, more successful. His career arc is insane.
Yeah.
I mean,
really?
it's
he's a treasure.
He's an American musical treasure for sure.
For sure. And I do. If I could listen to his greatest hits top to bottom and be completely satiated.
Yeah,
on a road trip. Like it's
so
really
great.
fantastic.
I think most people over 40 years old would know way more Billy Joel songs than they would realize just because of osmosis.
You know that on the Instagram, they have these vignettes and these little clips, and when you're scrolling, right? And I get on some algorithm, and one of them is where they have these young people, these Gen Zers, listening to music that they've never heard before. So they're like, it's like AC/DC, Back in Black.
I've seen that.
Right?
That's amazing.
And they're going, oh, this is good.
That's a banger.
You're like, what?
I'm like, this is the best. You damn kids. Like it's so.
It's like Prince.
Yeah.
Or something.
And they're like,
hey.
Hey, it's got a beat to it.
I could see this being successful.
Seems like a good musician.
Sounds great.
Yeah. So it's these young people, and they were listening to Piano Man, and it was so funny to hear just their take. They're like they were a couple, and they were like harmonica. And they were like,
we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see
about this.
I don't know. It's not checking out yet.
I was like, oh my God, you guys. So
it's crazy.
It is, but I am glad because I want people to discover more music. Go deeper than your current club vibe.
My dad, when I was growing up and listening to Judas Priest, Black Sabbath, Iron Maiden, all that stuff, my dad looked at me like I was an alien.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Now I've heard some of the music that the young people are listening to, and I understand my dad now because I listen to it and I go, I don't even know what you're listening to. Yeah.
I don't even know what the point of the song is.
Yeah, what are we doing here? It just sucks.
My youngest daughter has a wide range of music taste.
How old is she?
She's 13.
Yeah. Okay,
but she listens.
They say the music you love at 13 is the music you love for the rest of your life.
Oh, I'm so glad because she listens to everything. She listens to like Hank Williams and
good.
And all over the map. And
good.
And because of that, I have listened to some. I mean, probably I'd say like contemporary. They're probably 10 years old. I wouldn't know. Yeah. But like people like Frank Ocean and I mean, there's several people that she listens to that I would probably have never given taken the time to listen to that I genuinely love.
I do appreciate that
music
too.
Out there, yeah.
I'm with you on that because I listen to my same AC/DC and Journey mix every day, right? Yeah. Still on my, when I'm driving in and out of town or whatever. But my children have shown me some music that I've listened to that I like Noah Khan and some of these other that I would probably never been exposed to that I'm like, oh, actually, that's a good vibe, good music. It's nice to know.
So is that where you guys get introduced to new music the most, is your kids?
Yeah,
probably.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, the other one is Tyler, the Creator.
Like, he's talented guy.
Really, just really smart, interesting lyrics, and because she's become, it's almost like having an older brother introduce you to music.
Yeah.
She's that version for me now. I'm like, who's this?
That's amazing.
Yeah,
that's cool. Awesome. That's exactly what it should be. So Ty, The Good Life, an Audible original. It got released last month, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
And it's out there right now. It's available everywhere. And you made 10 episodes, and they're all available, right?
We did.
Was that a very deliberate decision, or was that just like, you want to do this? We'll put them all out, or did you guys go, we have to put them all out at the same time?
It was a deliberate decision, and it really came from Broadway video and Audible, feeling like that's kind of the best way to do it. And
I think it's brilliant.
Yeah.
How satisfying was it for you to be able to, create and bring this story to life, especially comedically?
It was really fun. I mean, I love voiceover. I mean, that's, being kind of a homebody, that's what really my preference is, being able to do stuff from my house. but I just love it. Like, I love that medium. Like, I mean, you guys probably have both done that. It's just so free, and you can do as many alts, and, it's just wide open. Although we did many alts when we worked together, Rob.
That's the thing.
Rob always kept the comedy bar high. It was.
You guys had the best writers, best cast of any TV show I've ever been around. And we're talking about Modern Family, obviously, but Ty Burrell is Phil Dunphy. I don't think I ever had any greater responsibility or honor than to be his nemesis.
Dude, that's a big shoe to fill, for sure. Because I got to say,
please.
I just have to say, I am not an actor. I am a viewer of television and an appreciator of comedy. And what you did on that show, I'm sure I'm not the first, and I won't be the last. What you did on that show was nothing short of sensational. Yeah. And I say that with all sincerity. It's like,
you speak for America. You can speak for America.
Yes, thank you. Finally. It was just like, it was like watching everyone's dad all in one dad. But there was this kind of like, there was a teenager inside your character's mind, like, trying to always kind of get away.
That's really, really astute. Yeah.
It was the perfect match of, in my opinion, of you and your character together, and the writers and producers, and finding that you guys, it was the perfect balance of everything. Comedy, vulnerability, sincerity, ridiculousness. I mean, it just had it all, and it was always entertaining. Always.
I really, really appreciate that. That really means a lot. It was one of those roles that you just don't get very often, and it came from me knowing them from previous shows and them actually knowing what an idiot I was. They were like, "Oh, he hasn't played the part we actually see every day." But I'm not just saying this. I used to get so excited when you were coming to set, Rob.
Thanks.
Really, man. You are such good company. It was always good morale on set, and you always kept the comedy bar so high. We were on our game. It was a blast. It was a blast. You made those days really, really fun.
That means so much to me coming from you. So thank you for that.
And you know what?
It was a great experience to be able to go there.
I don't tell you this a lot.
Hold on, Claire, record.
But you were great in that show too.
Sorry.
You were great in it.
I didn't.
You didn't what? Did I say something?
No.
Did you just black out?
Did you black out?
Did you just black out?
No. We were talking about the Oregon.
Oh boy. Yeah, you blacked out. You blacked out.
Yeah, you did.
It's okay. You were giving me a compliment.
You also said some very controversial stuff about the moon landing.
You know what? I'm on the fence about that at this
point. And we've been over this. I've shown you the evidence.
I know, but I
don't think the blackouts are really. They're not great.
No, when you were on that show, whenever you were on that show, it's like it's weird because you're my friend, but you're also this dude slaying it on TV. So like I'm conflicted. I'm like, oh, dude, check out, but it's Riggle.
Yeah. It's easy to do well when the writing is as good as it is.
Well, that's the hard job though, is to play the part of the nemesis and still be lovable. And
Phil Dunphy is America's,
dad.
Yeah,
yeah.
People love him, and so when I would come in, I would always be like, oh, "Do I have to do this? Do it." They're like, do it and do it hard. Like, oh.
No mercy. That's amazing. Well, dude, Ty, you this was the podcast where I laughed the hardest and the most.
What a pleasure. What a pleasure.
This has been awesome. It's so good to see you again, man.
You too. This is an absolute blast.
Thank you so much. Thank you for coming on and spending time with us.
Anytime.
We appreciate
this was a
it.
Great morning. I'm glad no violence happened on the road today.
Not yet.
Not yet.
I still got to go to lunch, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Double lunch. We're doing it.
Double lunch. All right, brother. Thanks so much.
All right, guys.
Take care.
Good to see ya.
Take care.
Be well.
Bye.
Love that guy.
I don't know how you top it.
I love him.
Dude.
I mean, just conversing. I think we cut him off so much, though, and I apologize to the listeners if we were jumping on. It's because his energy is so good. You just want to keep talking and add into the stories and contribute. And so I apologize if we stepped on him a couple times, but it's just because the energy in here is fever pitch.
Dude, you can't plan those kinds of conversations. You could hope.
Yeah.
And it's just like, dude, right out of the gate.
Yeah.
Super awesome.
Ty Burrell is the real deal. He is a genuine person. And so please go listen to The Good Life, Audible Original.
An Audible Original.
Hey, Claire and Gary.
What's up?
What'd you guys think?
That was freaking fantastic.
Yeah,
No. Tell us the truth.
Yeah. And really give Darren a lot of notes.
Darren could have, there were a few things.
Yep.
But Ty was just fantastic.
Ty was fantastic.
I can't win here.
No, you can. Look, that was a positive.
That was more positive than normal.
Yeah.
You're the one who stopped me down. I started very positive in general, and then you asked for,
I just wanted the truth, man.
Well, guys, another classic Riggles Picks. Want to thank everybody for tuning in, listening, and or watching us on YouTube, which you can do.
Wherever you consume podcasts.
That's right. You and I are going to grab our PXGs and go play a little golf here.
You want to go do that right now?
Let's go do that right now.
Okay, you're going to give me some
I'm
strokes?
on such a high right now.
Dude.
So, yeah. And yes, I'll give you no strokes at all. None. And I'll take 6 per side. Thanks, everybody. This has been Rob Riggle.
I'm Darren Leader.
For Riggles Picks, also for Gary and Claire, thanks for joining us.